Okay, people, what's going on? Well, first off, this is a quick video just for the people that's getting into mixing and everything like that. One of the mistakes that a lot of new people do or beginners do with mixing their own songs and everything, they're so anxious to use their plugins and everything that they don't do the preparation work. By preparation work, I mean that they do not correct the alignment errors and everything in their mix. So for instance, I will start with this mix here that I'm working on. That was recorded last night. Everything's raw. Uh, the effects are not on, anything like that. Because the first thing you need to do, I start here at the hook, is to make sure that everything is lined up. So I'm going to play a little piece of it here so you can hear what I'm talking about. And then I will show you a quick little tutorial of what I do in order to line this up before I go to the actual mixing and adding plugins and all these type of things. Of course, the vocal is going to be louder than the music, but that's to be corrected later. So here's the quick piece. Let me play that for you.
Happy, yeah. Tell them no, we no want no hater. Tell them no, no me no want no rapper in the town. Say no, hey we no want no bad mind people. Let me tell them again. So tell them no, hey we no want no hater. Tell them no, hey we no want no rapper in the town. Say no, hey we no want no bad mind people. See man, tell them again. Oh yeah, so.
Okay, so as you can see, is that some of these backings are not exactly in time with the other stuff. Let me zoom into that where you can actually see it. So for instance, you can see here, this one is not in time with that one. This one is not in time with that one. And that's because no one is perfect. So what I would do is I'm going to solo these two here, which is the main chorus. And this is the dub of the chorus. And well, let me look across those first to see that they're pretty much in line. So I will leave that one alone and go to one of the dubs here. And then I play those two together. And you can hear where things fall off. So I will start with this and get them in line, and then I'll work everything after that below it. So let's listen to that.
Tell them no, we no want no hater. Tell them no, no me no want no rapper in the town. Say no, hey we no want no bad mind people. Hey me tell them again. So tell them no, hey we no want no hater. Tell them no, hey me no want no rapper in the town. Say no, hey we no want no bad mind people. Zimana tell them again.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is pretty much only one section that bugs me a little bit on this one, and that will be right here in this area. So let me zoom in here, and you can see the first part of it lines up, but the pull part on people does not line up with the original vocal, which is here. Did you hear that?
People, hey me tell them people, hey me.
See, the pull comes a little bit after. Now with Studio One, there's a couple of options I can use. I could simply highlight this whole thing here, cut it, and then I can use the stretch tool, which is, got my multi-purpose tool going on here, my smart tool. And then I would hold down Alt, and you can see it turns into a little clock, which allows me to drag and pretty much stretch the time like that. And let's see what that sounds like. Looks like it might be a little bit on.
People, people.
No, actually now you can hear that it sounds rushed. So undo that. So in this case, what I would do is I would use my bend tool. Let me get that going. And because I have this selected, I will analyze this portion here. Okay, that's too many bars that I need in there, too many handles. So I would just reduce it with the threshold because I mainly want this one and this one, but that's that. So now let me go to my bend tool up here so that I can manipulate these things. Okay, now this one here, I don't feel that I need it. Maybe I do, I'll find out later. And what I want to do is pull this bar back. So you can see it change colors because I've changed the stretching of it. Let's listen to that.
People, hear me out. People, hear me.
Okay, that's okay, because in the mix it should sound okay. And that's that portion. Now go back to my Smart Tool. Zoom back out. Now that I know that this one here is pretty much lined up, so that what I want to do now is everything below this, I'm going to match to this one. So let's solo all of these, and I'll start with the next one, which is here. Start at the beginning and zoom in. And you can see that this one is pretty much totally out. What is this sound here? Let's see what this actually is.
No, we know, no.
Okay, that appears to be an extra of the no, but he came in late and only got the O section, so therefore I'm not going to use that because it's not going to sound right. So I would take that completely out. Now I'm left with all of these things that you can see are not lined up. Go down it. The whole line is coming a little bit late. Let me make sure. Okay, it's only that. So what I'm going to do is I will nudge it over to begin with. Take off my snap because I don't really want it to snap because I'm going to be nudging just a little bit at a time. I'm going to watch this section here because it's more clearer to me. I'm going to pull it a bit first. Get it somewhere in the area, and then I will use the nudge. And I will listen to these two alone.
Tell them no. Tell them no. In the town say no. But my people.
Okay, well you can hear there that the people again here is off. But in this situation, I will actually use a different technique. Is that I will simply pull everything. I will cut me out this here, the silent piece that I do not need, like that. Then I will highlight that and just nudge this section over, because this here is pretty close on. I can do fine tuning on it later. So I will nudge this alone, like that there. That was a little bit too much. Let's listen to that.
But my people. But my people.
Okay, so the pull on this is coming late now. It starts right, but then the pull is wrong on it. And you can see that it's a little bit longer here than this. He says this a little quicker. So what I would use in this one will probably be the time stretch that I showed you earlier. First, let me clear some of this out so I have something to work with. And then I would simply use the time stretch here, like so. Now it seemed to have put it slight bit in front of it, so move it back. Time stretch it. Let's see what that sounds like.
My people. My people.
Okay, so I think I can work with that for right now. Like I say, I'll fine tune everything later on. And pretty much this is the process that you need to take